What's happening, Achievers? Ajay Sidhu here from Invincible Achievers. Do you know which piece is the queen? Now, if you play chess, you know what I'm talking about. If you play chess, you know that at the front you have the pawns, at the back you have the powerful moves, powerful movers. Me and my son, we're going through the process of learning chess. He wants to learn chess. I used to play chess for a very long time ago. Now, the queen is seen as the most powerful piece on the board. It can move in any direction, take down any of the pieces, but it has to be used strategically. If it's misused and it dies, you could lose the game so easily. Now, in business is kind of seen as the chess game. Life is kind of seen as chess game because constantly you're negotiating. You want to have a win-win situation. You don't want to lose in life. It's the same thing when it comes to chess and life. This is the thing that we have to understand. That's why chess is such a powerful game. Now, I've been going through a situation in a business where I need to negotiate to resolve conflict. And I wanted to resolve a conflict that had been ongoing. So I had a meeting a few days back where I had to go through the agenda and get my pieces correct, know exactly what moves that could come my way and what I will be saying. I wanted a win-win situation. That's the best situation that you can have in a negotiation. You don't want to just get everything and destroy the other person because there's going to be hatred later on. You don't want to lose and let the other person win and have everything, because then you're going to have internal conflict saying, oh man, I could have had more, I could have done more. A win-win situation is always the best result. That's what we're always looking for. So going through my agenda, going through the process of how can I get a win-win, I was writing it all down. 4 o'clock in the morning, my son comes down at 7 o'clock and he sees me focused, going through every single move, just like a chess game, move after move, what can happen. And my son came up to me and asked, Daddy, what are you doing? I said, I mentioned to him, I let him know about the circumstances and how it was related to a chess game. I thought he would be able to understand that more than this is the situation and the agendas and the chairman is this and blah blah. Yeah, all the meeting talk. He wouldn't understand that, but he understood chess. So I said, it's like a game of chess. I'm going to play a game of chess today, and what I would like is the win-win situation. So I'm just going through the entire process, seeing what could come through. He looked at me. He went a bit silent. And I stopped working, I looked at him and he was frowning. And I thought, oh, have I confused him? Maybe he doesn't understand chess. And he looked up and what he said changed the entire meeting, and it allowed me to have a win-win situation. It allowed us to resolve the situation and to almost have a peace treaty and move things forward. And he opened his mouth and I thought, oh, I wonder what he's going to say. And he said, Daddy, if you're playing chess, you know the queen is the most powerful on the boards. What is your queen? And I looked at him and I looked at my notes and I realized I hadn't figured out which piece was my queen. Now, at that point, I redone all my notes, did the meeting, I figured out what my queen move was, and that queen move, strategically used, allowed us to have a win-win situation in the negotiation process. But the end result, when I thought about it, the queen move is the big domino that will knock every single other domino down. Any objections, anything that is counteracted is always the big domino, the queen move. So what is your queen move? What is your queen move in life? What is your queen move? What is your queen in your work or your goals? What is that one big thing that could change everything? And usually, going through the process of thinking, it's usually, why are you doing this? And that is exactly what was my queen move. All I had to say was, why are we doing this and are we still on goal? to getting why we're doing it. And it was realized that no, it's not. We're not. What's happening is not on line with why we are doing this. So why is a huge important part of life. You need to know why you are doing what you are doing. Why do you go to the gym? Why do you have a relationship with your partner? Why do you have children? Now, when you have children, you have so many tasks that come along, and it's a huge process. And sometimes it can come. You can start getting into a to-do list. But you have to just remember, why did you have this child? And it was to spread love. Why are you with your partner? And again, it comes down to love. Why are you in the job that you're in? And it should be because you love doing it, because there's passion there. So the queen move should always be based upon what you love, what's your passion. And once you've got that, then you know that you can knock the big domino over, and it will knock every single other domino over with it. So guys, just remember, wisdom can come from people that are older than us, and it's traditionally the wisdom usually comes from the elders, because they've walked through this path and they've got experience. But wisdom can also come from the little ones that haven't been tainted by this world yet, with the confusion of this world. They know more than we know. So it's best to start listening and be aware on both ends, elder and younger. Guys, keep spreading the love. Keep adding value to people's lives. And just remember, we're one idea away from changing the future. Take care. Bye.